Okay, so today I'm visiting Nadine and I'm really excited because this is a unique entrance and I don't even think I have to knock on a door for this one. So let's go. Hey Nadine!
Hi, Bethany. Welcome to my
Perfect! I
home.
love it. So we're entering through the patio.
Yeah, it's like our front door.
It's great. Love it. Okay, so today I'm here with Nadine and we're in her lovely apartment. So we're standing in the dining room area. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how you ended up here and how you use this specific space?
Thank you, Bethany, and I'm so glad that you're here. Yeah, so my husband and I, we moved from Florida to DC, and so we had a 4 bedroom, 2 bath home, big backyard, all that. And so we definitely downsized to this 2 bedroom, two
Yeah,
bath condo with patio. So, but there were some pieces that I really wanted to bring with us that would
sure.
just have meaning for us. And I love to entertain, so I this absolutely had to come with us.
Yes.
And it is a farmhouse style table from Pottery Barn. It's from their Bench Right collection. They don't make this finish anymore, and I just love the bench seating, and it just opens up so many options
Yeah.
for entertaining because we have gotten 8 people around
Sure.
this table.
Yeah, I could see a lot of people.
Yeah, because you can squeeze 4 over there, and maybe even more, add another chair. And then I also love the option of that it's really like, the feel of it's like really casual. So like
Yeah.
we've had like just more, like having a neighbor over for brunch or something like that. And then to more of like elegant holiday party.
Yeah.
And you can really dress it up. I usually do table runners because I hate to cover up the finish.
It's so nice. Yeah, I love
with
that.
like a whole tablecloth. So I can dress it up or dress it down, however.
You know what I was just thinking? So you have 4 chairs right here. And I think a lot of people, that's common to have 4 chairs. If you were to upgrade to a little bit larger size table like this, you could keep whatever 4 chairs you had, right? And add the bench. I actually think that's genius if you want to be able to host a lot of people. I love that. All right, so we moved over into the kitchen. I love this area. So I think in a small space, people tend to hide their kitchens and not want to talk about them. And I'm maybe one of those people, but I love your kitchen. So why don't you tell us about it?
Thank you. And that means a lot that you do. Because I have to say, I did not love my kitchen when we first moved.
No, I actually love it.
It was one of the things I was like, the kitchen. And to this day, I'm not a fan of the gray. I think it's quartz. It's good quality.
Yeah.
Just, again, when you don't get to pick out and design your kitchen, someone else did. It was someone else's taste.
Right, right.
So, not a big fan of the gray. I really hated the backsplash. I have come to really, I don't know, love is a strong word, but like it a lot.
I think it's fantastic.
Thank you.
I love it.
The reason I have come to like it a lot more is because I changed out. I wanted more warmth. And I love to cook and, like I said, entertain. So I'm in here a lot. It just seemed really like gray and sterile.
Sure.
And cold, and so it needed warmth. It was like screaming, like I need warmth. So I changed the hardware, to gold.
Very smart idea.
Just added a lot of some things I had, like that little basket recipe box.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Been with us a long time. Just added some pieces that added warmth. I also added a light fixture.
It's very cool.
That's gold.
Yeah.
Just anything I can bring in. I've gone thrifting. Thanks to you, you've given me some inspiration. I've picked up some gold little accents, and again, the wood. The fork and spoon are from
Fantastic.
Again, my in-laws.
Yeah.
On their journey.
And did he make them or
No.
okay?
I think they just got them.
They found
in
them.
the Middle East
Okay.
somewhere.
Yeah.
So again,
I love
no one
those.
wanted them, So
You took them?
I took them gladly. So,
Okay, so something I was thinking of, you were saying like, you know, it seemed cold to you with it being gray. I think a lot of people made choices in the last 5 to 10 years, I'm going to say, to do a lot of gray.
Flooring.
It was
and, yeah.
really, really popular for a
Yes.
while. And of course now everyone's going, well, I can't redo my entire house. So I
Right.
think that's really smart to say, okay, we're stuck with some items like, you know, might be in that color range
Yes.
that I don't love, but you're right, you changed out the hardware. You could change color of, you know, the color of cabinets or walls, or add some more thrifted vintage
Right.
items to kind
Right.
of soften it up and warm it up. I think that's smart. I mean, that's just reality, right? We can't change everything all
Right,
the time.
exactly.
So
Another like wish list is maybe I've been thinking to have a gold faucet, and that little soap dispenser we never use. But
Yeah.
anyway, again, I'm always thinking like what other gold. But I think again, adding the gold accents, changing the hardware,
Yep.
the lighting is
For sure.
As a photographer,
Yeah.
wedding photographer, lighting is so important.
Yeah.
And so I was really mindful of that.
These are really great ideas. I love this. Okay, so part of downsizing here meant that you needed to have rooms that worked as multiple purposes. So this is a bedroom, but it also works as an office space as well.
Yes.
Tell us how you use this space.
Well, again, one of the things that had to make it to DC from Florida was our Murphy bed.
Love it.
And because I knew, again, moving to a small space, we were always looking to have a 2-bedroom, and having our kids come visit.
Yeah.
You know, it was a necessity because when it's up, it is an office space. And, you know, like I mentioned, I'm a photographer, and so I do a lot of editing. So
Sure.
I need to have a desk space and to do that. And, you know, I do consults with brides and
Sure.
things like that.
Okay, so one of the main reasons that I wanted to come see your home was for this amazing outdoor space. I live in the city. I know how limited outdoor space is. I can't wait for you to tell me about your vision and everything you had planned when you moved here.
Yes, and I wish we had better weather today. But
It's
that's
not the
okay.
greatest.
We can't control it, but I love the nature opened up for us.
Yes.
But yeah, so you know, one of the things I did miss from our house and backyard, and I had a garden, was having an outdoor space. And
Sure.
so I fell in love with this huge patio. It's unheard of in the city.
Yeah.
And it's right on Connecticut Avenue. So we entertain out here. It
Yeah.
adds an extra 700 square feet.
It's huge. I mean, you walk out here and you realize, you think a city patio area as being just a little tiny space. This is big.
Right.
It's nice.
So, but one of the challenges right away, because I know you'll show later, but the long, alley,
Yes.
kind of galley that's there, and then you enter this. I was like, this is like another room
Yeah.
of our house.
Yeah.
So I added the curtains, so you're clearly entering a new space.
It's really, really cool.
And
You guys will see she has a really amazing, I'm going to call it a chandelier. I don't know if that's the right term, but
yes.
you have this, it does feel like you're entering into a room. I love it.
Yeah, and again, had that from way back when,
Uh-huh.
and it's pretty versatile. And I usually do have the candles burning, especially at night. It creates an atmosphere.
Yeah.
We have the bistro lights, and
Uh-huh.
just adding some comfy furniture. I have also experimented with things, perennials. So this is a Japanese maple. So we actually have a tree.
Yeah.
that comes
It's
back every
nice.
year. I love it. And it's grown a little bit, and so just mix annuals and perennials. But the ping pong table I mentioned, that also turns into a dining table when we want to eat out
Fantastic.
here.
Yes.
I've entertained out here several times. Want to do more in the future. Have to have you over. Anyway.
Yes, I would love. If you didn't figure it out, we're both on Connecticut Avenue. So
Yeah.
it's
We're neighbors.
We are basically neighbors.
Yeah,
Yes.
So yeah, it is really a space that we use. We actually, obviously I can't show you now, but we try to get as many seasons out of it. So in the fall, I have 2 heaters, outdoor heaters.
Oh, perfect.
One
Yeah.
looks like a fireplace. It just has that 3D,
Yeah.
fireplace going. Another one is a pretty more substantial heater. We're actually not allowed to have any kind of gas heaters. So, a lot of the outdoor dining that you see around the city,
Yeah.
they will have the
They
gas.
have the big gas.
The
Yeah.
gas ones, but we're not allowed. So I've got some really good electrical heaters.
Yeah.
We'll get blankets and get some hot cocoa
It's
or a glass
cozy.
of wine or something.
Yeah.
And we try to use it as much as we can.
Yeah. It's fantastic. If you have a space like this, using it like a room, an actual room, I love the idea. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've moved on into a really unique space. I haven't ever seen anything like this before, and I really like it. Tell us about, kind of explain how you use it, but also how you thought to use it based on the shape and everything.
Yeah, so one of the necessities that my husband and I had, because he also needed a home office, and we could not work in the same room.
Yeah.
On calls a lot.
Sure.
So that was not going to work. And when I originally saw this real estate listing, it did not list that it had any kind of home office space or anything. But I saw in one of the pictures, I was like, wait, is that I see a little nook
Yeah,
area.
what is
so
this?
This is it's kind of odd. This is off the living room, but it is, again, this Alpha shelving custom made system. And that's what they used it for. As a little office desk space, and so that just made this apartment even more appealing.
Yeah.
You got the patio, and
Sure.
just the location, the space, but having this for an office space was just amazing.
All right, so we have moved into your bedroom, which is a great space. And obviously the thing that I noticed the most is that you can see the patio when you first walk in here, which I know you probably love.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about this room.
So I've never thought that I was a fan of wallpaper.
I know I recently am.
I know, but it's now I am. So this wallpaper was here when we bought this apartment, and it's, as you see it, it's kind of odd, and I don't know, I liked it kind of.
I really like it.
And I saw, for inspiration, so I got new bedding. I saw something, I think, on Anthropology or something that kind of gave me this idea of, what type of bedding. So that's another thing I love to do, and maybe you do it too. I'll see something that's really expensive,
Yes.
Anthropology, bedding,
Yes.
and all that. But the way the photograph, they had the same blue and white and similar wallpaper.
Yeah.
Not exactly the same, but kind of
course.
an abstract. And just the way they did the bedding with garden floral.
Yeah.
And, I just kind of copied that. Cheaper.
This is what I do
Yes.
every day.
Yes.
This is my hobby.
There's a little satisfaction in that.
Yes.
It's I just created this look.
Exactly.
And I didn't have to spend, a fortune. So yeah, but the one thing, and we switched out the light. They had the sconces there. They had a bigger bed.
They had sconces in the same place,
Yes,
though.
but
Okay.
I found ones that I liked better.
Yeah.
And otherwise, because their bedroom furniture was kind of similar to ours. They had a
Yeah.
chair here.
Mhm.
They had 2 black wood end tables like we do. So I was
Yeah.
kind of like, this is like our space. And
Sure.
this dresser behind you was IKEA. It was a dark walnut finish,
Yeah.
which we got when we first moved here for our rental apartment, not knowing where we were going to be or anything.
Sure.
It did come in white, but we
You didn't.
get it
Yeah.
in white. But so just like last year, every time I would walk in this room, my eye would go to this dark walnut dresser, and it was like it just didn't fit. Like it was like it needs to be white, you know. So we waited for warm weather, and again, the patio was a great space. My husband did it. He spray painted it outside.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
On the patio, we had enough room to do the drawers separate and everything. Again, if you just had a balcony, you
tricky.
Have that. So really grateful that we have the outdoor space to do home projects like that. And then I found like the really cute knobs that kind of go with the blue and white.
Yeah.
And then it came in a set, so I used 2 over for the closet door.
Love it. So we've moved on over to the living room area. You have some amazing features to show off in here. I'm very excited about it.
Thank you. The one thing that aside from the dining room table, but this coffee table, all 3 of our kids have learned to walk.
That's very sweet. And your children are not little anymore.
They're adults now. But it just has special meaning, so it definitely made the trip here to DC. It also has storage, which downsizing is really, really important. I won't show you all that I store there, but
furniture is fantastic for storage.
It's wonderful for mainly like a holiday stuff and things.
Sure.
But yeah, it's just wonderful. Again, I think it works really well with the farmhouse table. The richness of the wood. And at first I was thinking, does all your wood finishes have to match?
You worry about stuff like that, and of course it doesn't.
But then I realized I don't really care, and it's not the same, but I think it works. And I think in the end, we're the only people that live in this space,
of course.
And if we like it, it's good.
Yes. As always, thank you so much for watching this episode, and thank you so much to Nadine for letting us tour her space, especially her beautiful patio area outside. I want to give another shout out to her small business, Nadine Nasby Photography. She is a photographer here in the DC area, and also you can keep up with her home if you follow Patio in the City on Instagram. Thanks again, guys. Bye.